I literally just got early access to Life and Death. I made some Sims with it, and now we get to build for the first time with the new expansion pack. I've only had the pack for about an hour and a half, and this is the first video that I'm recording with it. Obviously, thank you again to EA for giving me early access to this pack. I'm not being paid or anything. I was just given the pack early to review for you. And by the time you're seeing this video, I've probably already posted a couple of videos on the pack, including my full review. So I'll link that down below for you. So I just made this household of Sims called the Gloom family. We've got mom, her 2 kids, and also grandpa living here. They are all alive for now, but I do have some intentions to get rid of some of them. I'm thinking that I'll use this family for my first playthrough of the pack. And of course, they're gonna need a house. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I think we'll build it on this crow's perch lot because one of my Sims is literally named Crow. So it just feels right. This is my first time seeing the neighborhood. I actually haven't loaded into the game yet at all. So I'm really excited. I feel like giddy with excitement right now. This is so beautiful. So we've got this lovely like downtown area. There's kind of a huge town square in the middle and all these pretty houses down the sides. I guess we'll probably try to build something that matches this sort of style because I'll want it to fit in with the neighborhood. Oh, there's a graveyard. Look. Oh, there's a ghost. Waylon, mysterious merchant. Sorry. Set ghost color. Oh my God. I haven't seen any of it yet. It's a spoiler. Okay, sorry. This is the default house that comes on this lot. It looks like it's a starter home actually, which is pretty nice. It's 2 bedrooms as a starter as well, but I am going to unfortunately bulldoze this so I can make my own house of lighting. It's okay. We can manage. And I'm also gonna cheat for some money because I'm not worried about budget today. Is there a new roof trim? No. Boo. Still no roof trim, but we did get 2 new roof textures. I guess I'll probably use one of those. Oh, there's even an old greenhouse version. That's cool. I'm thinking that I'll probably try to build something a little bit like this. This is like a town hall sort of vibe, but I like the shape of it and how it's kind of like a manor almost. I am not using tall walls. Absolutely not. I also think that we need to have like 4 bedrooms at least, but I'm also kind of intrigued by the idea of putting some sort of attic bedroom. Like maybe grandpa's room could be in the attic. This is looking really weird, but just trust me, okay? I swear it's gonna work out. I know it's seeming really strange right now. I promise it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. And also it's only our first build with the pack, so if it turns out weird, then it turns out weird. Like it's fine. There's kind of a learning curve to any new pack style. Okay, I'm thinking I might do something like, never mind. I didn't like it, sorry. No, why do you do that? Oh my God, I hate this game sometimes. Why would it think that I want that color scheme? Shame on you, Sims 4. That is ridiculous. Okay, I do like those edge pieces though. That's super nice. I think I'm gonna scoot it kind of close to the front of the lot. And then maybe I'll put a greenhouse in the back because we have all these beautiful new greenhouse windows. There's also some beautiful new fences. So I'll probably use those all the way around. And maybe I should scoot it back just a little bit. The gate fits perfectly. Oh, thank God. I'm kind of worried about that actually. I cannot tell what swatch is supposed to match. Is it that one? No, surely not. Maybe it's that one? We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, learning curve. We don't really know what it is that we're going for yet. It takes some time to figure that one out and kind of get to that point. Oh my gosh. It's like the castle estate kit. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, now we have to sort out what kind of window we want to use. These are like a little bit less fancy, kind of a different style. These are very fancy. Is that even the right color? Oh, it is. Okay, sorry. It's hard to tell with the lighting sometimes in this game. So what about something along those lines? I guess I probably want to have a door at the top because I'd like to have a balcony. The doors have a slightly different vibe to them. So I don't know if I want to use that one. Maybe no balcony. Maybe it's a fake balcony. Maybe we do this that looks like a door but isn't exactly a door. We do have a beautiful chimney, so I'll put that up there too. Whoa, look at this. I hadn't really considered that as an option. The wood accent is quite cool. It does look very interesting. I feel like this is one of those times where I really wish, no, why is it doing that? Oh my God, stop. But we don't want this to be this low, do we? I guess if I did that and then I also had this thing with the freeze, that fits perfectly. There better be a door that matches this. Otherwise I'll be very upset. Probably shouldn't get my hopes up. I know it's The Sims 4. Okay, cool, there's not. There's not one, it doesn't match. Silly me. Why would I think that it would match? That would just make too much sense. Look at this. They even have a matching roof though. So how are you gonna have a matching roof but not have a matching door? How does that make any sense? I just put that there and it didn't break the trim. Usually that would break the trim. This would stop working. Does it work on one tile wide? Do they all work like that now? Did they fix it in an update? No. Okay, sorry, just this one. That's fine. That's okay. I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. I should know better than that. I know The Sims 4. I play this game a lot. I know what it's like. I'm very intrigued by possibilities here with like some sort of fancy back door. I'm kind of imagining something like this. And then we could maybe even get like a really fancy walkway that's meant to lead you over here. We could get like our own really fancy organized backyard with like, I don't know, maybe there's a second patio over there. We'll see. I'll make it look good. Ooh, I don't know about how the interior is gonna go. We'll see what the floor plan has in store for us. I'll figure it out. Oh, I like this one. Oh no. Should I have used that one instead? What if that one goes on the sides? But wait, I need a door. Uh-oh. I like all the new windows too much. What do I do? Whoa, that looks cool. Use that. Wow, look at it from the inside. This is gonna be so fancy. Okay, the problem I'm facing right now is that none of my windows want to fit on this part. So I may be stuck with these little tiny ones again. That's okay, it looks good still. That's gonna be Grandpa's bedroom, so we'll have to make sure it's really nice up there for him. Well, now I know I can do this and the trim still works. That changes everything. Look how much better that looks. I don't like it. Uh-oh. Honestly, can't tell if the windows I've chosen are like really bad or not. So I might just pause on the windows for a second and think about how we can do the floor plan. Okay, I have determined that this is the best that I can do for the exterior, and I like it. It looks cool. I'm trying to figure out what kind of stone to put in the front. There's not any stone flooring from the pack. They didn't give us any. I do kind of wish we had gotten a floor that matches the staircase, but we did not. We have this one wooden floor and that's it. A lot of wallpaper, not a lot of floor. I guess I can come back to that. Let's think about the interior first, because we can always add stuff outside, but we need to think about a floor plan urgently because we don't have one yet. So I guess the problem with the entryway and the problem with the upstairs as well is just that we have a very specific space where we can put walls because the windows are in sort of a weird order. We also obviously cannot draw any walls right here because of how the doorway is. So that puts us in a little bit of a pickle. There is a possibility that it might look good in the corner. I guess I hadn't really considered that as an option. I wonder if I can make it really big. Oh dear. It takes up like the whole room. Just that right there. Okay. Wow. That would certainly be something. It is an option. I don't know if that means it should be the option, but it is an option nonetheless. I mean, that gives us 3 bedrooms upstairs. They're small bedrooms, but it gives us 3 bedrooms and a little bathroom. And then I can maybe have Grandpa's staircase. Grandpa, you need to have like, no. Stop. Okay, I'm picturing a world where this is open to the downstairs because that's pretty cool. That does kind of ruin the bathroom vibes. Grandpa's fine. He can have a bathroom up here. He can have his bedroom. He'll be okay. But the rest of the upstairs is not so much okay. All right, this is a lot of like very simple detail work for probably little return, but look at how cool this could be. At this point, I have a lot more of a plan for this single little loft space than I do for anywhere else in the entire build, but look at how cool Grandpa's room's gonna be. Like, this is gonna be amazing. I do think that I may have to close off this room for Grandpa because this is not really kind of selling it. I don't like it being open. I don't know where the staircase to get upstairs goes. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have done just 2 windows because the 3 looks good, but wow, does it make it impossible to do any floor plan. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. Would you look at that beautiful fence? Of course, it's clipping into the wall with the railing. That's so annoying. The railing clipping isn't that visible though, right? So it's okay. I also think that something needs to be done about this section. I don't know what exactly it is that needs to be done, but something needs to be done. Maybe it involves just having less windows. I don't know. Or more? Maybe we do 4 of them? That seems okay. And that the windows fit better. I can just cover this wall with curtains. We have this amazingly chaotic door that we can put in all of these rooms. We've got this really nice formal entryway and a bathroom downstairs. So that gets us 1 bathroom in the attic, 1 bathroom downstairs. I might want to fit another one somewhere. We have this space that I'm kind of picturing to be the kitchen. So we can do the kitchen cabinets all along these back walls. I figure that this area will become some sort of formal living room. I guess I could scoot this over again. I had it like off center, but we might as well move it more because then there could be an extra bathroom downstairs, which I think that we need. Oh, who knows? Maybe I should just let it all be open. I was gonna try to close it all off, but what if it was like one big, beautiful open room? There's no space for a dining room. The ship for that has kind of sailed, unless we got a small smaller rug. Maybe then it would fit, I don't know. Whatever color we pick for the cabinets, I think is gonna be like instrumental in the decision making for the rest of the build. So this is kind of important. This just has kind of a brown color. I don't know if that's ugly or not. I'm also kind of thinking that we probably do not want to have a lot of white in this place. I am thinking that a lot of dark colors are the move. I just don't know which ones. I guess I just don't really know the furniture well enough to know what I'm getting myself into right now. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Well, maybe I should take this opportunity to tie in some more of the black, because we don't have a lot of black, but we do have a lot of wood. Oh, we are in trouble with the color scheme. Okay, I think the problem that I'm facing right now mostly just has to do with the fact that the windows and the doors are very traditional, like extremely traditional. And then I look at the furniture and it's got this kind of like modern glam vibe. Okay, I was thinking about trying to use a bigger table because I don't like this one with the modern stuff, so I won't use that. And this one's a little bit on the small side, so I was thinking about trying to use the bigger one instead, but actually I think in hindsight, I probably want to use this slightly smaller one. For some reason, these from Life and Death are not classed as curtains. They're classed as curtain arches, which I guess makes sense. They serve a different purpose, but it is kind of throwing me because I don't really know where to put them. Whoa. That is really something. Okay, I know that technically the grand piano is supposed to be facing like this way because the music comes out or whatever, but this is how it fits. So I'm gonna use it this direction. I will be using this cow plant picture. I think it's my time to shine. I will be putting that on this wall. Wondering about perhaps a little bit of a scooch, just so I could fit this stuff a little bit better. Because I really want to have this cabinet thing right here, but it doesn't want to fit. That's okay. This works. This works. I'm thinking our raven should be on display, like right here in the living room. Fancy lights outside, those are so good. Perfect. I'm thinking I'll do a slightly fancier panel in the area by the entryway, and then I can continue that upstairs because that's got like, oh wow, that's very dramatic. I actually don't know if I like this house. It's okay, it's like we talked about, there's a learning curve with these things and we don't know this pack yet. I could probably have gotten an extra bathroom. No, stop. These tarot cards fit so well in this paneling. It actually looks so good like that. Look how nice this mirror looks right there in the paneling. This is a nice upstairs. I'm gonna change the light color to be a bit more yellow because I think that'll help it. Whoa, that's for the bar. Wow, that's really fancy. Okay. Oh, you can't size this down because you can still see the flames. Do you see that? Is having two of these in the same room too much? We do have this one, but this one looks a little bit more modern. You know what I mean? So I don't think it really works. I'm making this into a library downstairs, so I'm gonna put a wall of bookcases back here. That's so good. Oh, the grandfather clock. That's gonna be perfect right here. I'll put it by the front door. I'm gonna raise this little music thing up and put it on top of this table, and then also get some flowers or something. I'm gonna get the tarot card deck and put it on the table. Oh, wait a minute. I actually have an idea. Maybe instead of what I just did, let's put this thing. This is like the display that you can use to honor someone who's passed away. I'm gonna put that in front of our staircase because I just can tell, I don't wanna get ahead of myself too much, but I can tell that there will be a need for that and probably soon. Here's this painting, I haven't used this yet. That actually looks pretty good like that. Maybe I can put that on that wall. I just feel like it looks so weird with this like modern shower and this really old timey window. I'm struggling a little bit with the style of the furniture from this pack, but I think the more that we do it, it's probably gonna come together a bit more. Oh, I can also cover it. I'll just put some blinds on it so it looks more normal. I think we need to have a shower. I'm gonna use this Grim Reaper art. I know it might seem kind of odd, but I want to have the Grim Reaper stuff because my Sim's gonna be in the Grim Reaper career. Oh, maybe it fits better on this wall because it's so big. And then I can use the smaller one on this wall. Wow, Grim. You look so good. I think I'm most excited about this upstairs space, like the lofted bedroom. So I'm gonna try and decorate this one first. This one has a little ensuite bathroom right here, and then it's gonna have a bed in the center. We have two beds from this pack. Oh wow. I think this one is probably the best for this fancy room. Is that $3,200? Oh, this one's only $1,125. This one's $3,200. Okay. That's pricey. Wait, that curtain color actually matches so well. It's like the same color as the bed. I am extremely excited about this bed because that is where I expect to see the new death for the first time. So we've got to make sure we have enough room to like fully visualize and appreciate this when it happens. Maybe I'll put the Grim Reaper in there too. Oh, look at this. Put that on the desk. That's so nice with the quill. Perfect. Maybe if this is Grandpa's room, maybe we can pretend that this is a picture of his dead wife because she's not here. So she must be gone. I'm gonna get an extra computer in the corner for Grandpa so he can like study and, I don't know, check his emails. And then downstairs we have 3 more bedrooms. That's gonna belong to Mom and then the 2 kids. I think I'm gonna start with Crow. They're not really kids, they're young adults. But I'm gonna start with Crow, who's evil, macabre, and vegetarian. Oh my god, the staircase is clipping. Why? I feel like I should use this wallpaper for Crow's room. Like, it just feels right. I'm also thinking that maybe I will try to cover up this random window with a bookshelf because I don't really want it to be there. It's kind of throwing off the vibes. Ooh, that bed looks pretty good for this, actually. I'm also thinking that maybe Crow's room should be kind of dark, and then we can get like 3 different tarot card posters up, because that's a fun way to get some more color, and then we can also pick like scary ones, like the Grim Reaper. That looks like a dead plant, which is probably pretty good for this too. Getting a telescope outside feels like a necessity. I'm kind of wondering if maybe instead of a dresser, we should have had a desk, because that takes up a little bit more room. We can pick the quaint crow skin journal. Maybe I can get like an oil lamp or something too. That seems pretty good. And then next, I want to do the room for Sylvia, and Sylvia wants to be Soul's Journey. I haven't seen that yet. Sylvia wants to be a ghost historian. She's into like writing and stuff. She also has the chased by death trait, so she's like probably gonna die. I hope that she will die. I'm kind of loving the flowers on these, so maybe I'll give her the flower bed. She is also gonna need a desk, but I'm gonna give her a computer so that she can do her writing. I also feel like she tends to kind of wear some lighter colors. Maybe I'll give her some lighter colors in her bedroom. We have yet to use this little lamp. It's got a little crow on it, which is kind of cute. How do these posters look? That seems fun. That could be somebody who's interested in death. I'd love to put this above her bed because she's supposed to be a writer. I gave her some purple flowers and stuff. That's a nice and simple room. And then this last room is gonna belong to Mom, and Mom's a skeptic. She's also very interested in art, so she doesn't believe in ghosts or any of that nonsense. And I think because she's an artist, I might give her some art stuff in her bedroom. Oh, I quite like that. Unfortunately, I do not like those curtains. I don't like them at all. I really want to, but it is not working for me. Okay, that's the wallpaper that I had downstairs. I guess I might try it again. That comes in kind of a fun blue color. Maybe she could have a clock, and then maybe this side could be for her art stuff, so we could get like an easel. It would be really nice if we could use other packs in this room. That's okay though. I feel like the whole interior could be done. I didn't even make any of my Sims like gardening. I just want to have the greenhouse back there so I can use the new windows. I also haven't yet looked at any of the debug stuff, so I'm gonna go through that now. I'm hoping for some landscaping. Ooh, pink? Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. I think I'll use those a lot. I do actually quite like those trees. I think I'm gonna try them on either side of the front door. There's some kind of fun like autumnal colored trees. All right, there's not actually that much in debug. There's not that much landscaping, but that's okay. I'm thinking that I'm gonna want this to be quite formally landscaped. Sometimes I do like a little bit more overgrown, but in this case, I think that like fancy is the way to go. I got my mailbox. I put some fancy bushes. I'm not really into how this one's looking, so I might shrink this. Maybe I'd try and put like this bush right behind it, because that looks pretty good like that. It's like all different shades of green. It's kind of annoying me how it's like that, but I should just accept it. Can these be raised up? Yeah, I think that looking a little bit taller is better. You can't tell that it's floating because it's locked in, so it's fine. There's not really a lot of outdoor furniture that comes in this pack. It's definitely very much focused on interior stuff, but I do still want to have a small outdoor space out here. Ugh, I wish that I had doors that matched these. I just, the more I think about it, the more upset I get about it. It almost makes me not want to use the greenhouse roof, but that's silly. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to figure out a way to fit a pool in here that doesn't look ridiculous, and it pretty much always looks ridiculous. I've tried a few different things. I think maybe making it round would help, because that means it can be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that also it looks good when it's skinny like this. So maybe I'll try that. We need more pool trims. We have barely any. There's only the one in the base game, and so trying to do this, it like really looks weird. Now that we've gotten a few more pool trims from other packs, it makes me hate the base game one even more. Okay, I still don't have a door. I've still put that off. None of them look good. I have seriously tried everything too. I've been trying base game ones. All of it looks bad. There's not really even a need for a greenhouse in the base game because it's not like your Sims are gonna have to worry about seasons making their plants not grow. I am now considering using this door. I personally feel like that is the best I can do. Did they make a proper woohoo bush? Is that base game? That's new. This is a moon gazing blanket. I'm just going through now and doing some terrain paint around the outside, and then I think that the build is complete. Well, here's kind of like a top-down overview of the ground floor. It's all one room, which is pretty nice. We've got a formal entryway, living room, kitchen and dining room, and then like a piano space and an office. There's 2 bathrooms down here. And then upstairs, we've got 3 small bedrooms. And then upstairs again, we've got a lofted bedroom and an ensuite bathroom. So it's pretty nice on the inside. I'm not super excited about the outside. I think I kind of did a bad job, but you're your own biggest critic. And I am my own biggest critic for sure. It's a learning curve. It's good practice. Like I said, I'm gonna be using this for my Let's Play. So I've probably posted that video already. So I'll link that down below in case you want to go check it out. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a long one. And I guess with that, I'll end it here and I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to record the full playthrough right now, but I know I'm gonna be like playing into the night, so I'm not sure, but I think I might.